How chaps, how are we all doing today? It's a lovely day, and well, every day is a lovely day when you get up, isn't it? Anyway, I'm doing a video on this, and I'm starting very, very late. Thing is, I wasn't going to do a video on this because the kit itself, there was lots of little bits missing in it. The bogies weren't the best. I had to scrape off a lot of glue that was already on them. It was a very, very old kit, and it was a kit that was given to me by Greg Riley. Very thoughtful indeed. He picked it up on eBay, and it was an old kit, and the bogies had already been made up. Now they'd been made up very, very badly. They weren't where the parts meet the sprue gate. You end up with a little nub, and you got to kind of clean that off. It wasn't cleaned off at all. Nobody did, whoever had previously made this had no experience, I'd say. Started off making the bogies and went, God, this thing is so complicated, I won't bother. But stopped at that stage then and boxed it up or whatever, and years later somebody found it and sold it off on eBay, and Greg bought it. But there was lots of scraping and trying to prise things apart and scrape a bit off and glue them back together again. So I wasn't sure how it was going to come off. I just did it really as something to do, okay? And for a finish, it worked. I got it. Well, I'm happy with it. I am. I'm very, very happy with it. And what it is, it's the old. Find the box here now. I'm gonna. Very unorganized today. It's this one. It's the LEOPOLD from Hasegawa. It's a very, very old kit. Box is all crumpled and God knows what else. The instructions have they're old looking, they've gone yellow. The paper has gone yellow on it, and the decals are just as bad, they're even yellower. So we'll go down to the bench and we'll have a look at what I've done. Right, now, so here we are down at the bench, and it's the only way I can get it all in, because it's quite large. Even for a 1/72 scale, it is quite large. And it's literally just after being painted, so you can see there's still some wet spots on it. And I'm after giving it a coat of XF69 NATO Black. That's its shadow coat. Because, for a finish, I'm going to have a camouflage. Yes, camouflaged. I'm going for this scheme here, which is dark yellow and red brown camouflage, which looks quite nice. It just makes it look a bit different. I'm getting sick of the old plain colour. It looks horrible, but we go for the camouflage anyway. Make it stick out nice and things. I shouldn't really have done that, should I? No, but anyway, there's the. We have to move the camera. There's the first bogey. As you can see, the paint is still a bit wet on it. But I'm happy with how they came out, and there's the gun and all the workings, the gubbins inside the gun. They work. You know, the gun elevates and what's the opposite of elevates? Deviates. It's not deviates. It goes up and down. The shooty thing goes up and it's uppable and downable, shall we say? And there's the other part of it there with the loading section with the little crane and the storage there for the shells, and I have a spare shell there to go into the bottom of that. So, and there's two more there. So there's quite a few little bits and pieces with it. It's quite nice. Then you get a length of track as well. You get a nice big length of track, which I'm not going using because I'm going to match it in with the track from the Hobby Boss Damp Flockomotive, and I'm going to get a length of Hobby Boss track because they sell that. Little sections of it. They said they do separate little sections of that, so I can do all that up. So that's the shadow coat for it. I'm going to get some highlights in there now with some well, not now, obviously when it's dry. I get in the XF2, I think it is, which is the flat white. And that will bring up the highlight some panels and things, and then when I give it an all over coat then of the dark yellow, it should have dark and light spots on it, okay, dark and light areas on it, and then we'll continue on. We'll get a camouflage and do all the little detail painting on it and everything else, and we'll have a final reveal on it. So like I said, I wasn't going to do a video on it, but I decided to do one for a finish, and this is as far as I've gotten so far. So it's all for the Rail Link group build, should I say. I apologise. Rail Link group build, and is hosted by Simon Kemp on Simon Kemp's models. So without any further ado, I'll leave it at that, lads. Don't forget to give it the old thumbs up. Don't forget to give it a like or a dislike. That's up to you. Prefer a like, and let me know what you think in the comments box. So thank you for subscribing if you have already subscribed, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Why not? Sure, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe, and you get to see more little bits and pieces like this and a bit of waffle from me. And every Monday we have the old bum, myself and Abs. So I'll leave it at that, lads. Don't forget, go and buy yourself a kit, build it and enjoy it. This is John signing off, and I'll see you on the next update of this beautiful Leopold gun in 1/72 scale.